Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So time to have a look at Ultimate Viessa and her rework. I'll be covering the Frost Bullet Transcendent module in this one because I found this one to be the most fun, and also I made the most progress in Onslaught with this setup. I managed to clear level 1 solo, and in level 2 with one other teammate we got very close to wave 10. We failed at wave 9 with about a dozen enemies remaining. So I'll leave you with some footage of that as well. But yeah, this one is the most fun. I was clearing the other dungeons very quickly with this setup using the Hammer Anvil. So I'll discuss both those things. Now before I begin, I noticed a bug with the Hammer and Anvil. So if you have the weapon in the first position and you load into a dungeon or even in the lab, what I noticed was I was unable to switch between the two firing modes. So as you know, if you press the aim button, the right click on your mouse, you can switch between the two types of firing mode of this weapon. I was unable to do that if I was loading into a dungeon holding the weapon. You can fix that by just switching to another weapon and back to it. But yeah, this was a bug that I noticed and I wanted to mention it for anybody else who may have had this issue. All right, let's have a look at the build. So the Cold Cohesion Transcendent module has been changed to Frost Bullet. And this changes the Frost Road skills into Frost Bullet, which gives you buffs to your weapon. So when you activate this, you get firearm attack increase of 70%. You get explosive attack increase of 30%. You still get your movement speed of 40%. And then you have 60 base stacks. So this doesn't work like Glaze ability where you can just fire infinitely. You have 60 stacks, and then when you finish the 60 stacks, you have to activate the skill again. And then also another interesting thing here is the firearm attack additional damage will scale with your modifier. So if you can get a lot of tech modifier into your second skill, or just increase the tech modifier from the Ancestors module or something, your weapon will also do more damage. You can see the expected damage under that, and just try to get a big number there if you can. This has also changed her skills into chill and tech. All of her skills are now chill and tech. So making your reactor selection a bit easier. And Viessa is a crit-based Descendant. She has a base crit of 20%. So you can just build into that. So we have focus on chill, focus on tech. We have the 4 crit modes: insight, concentration, emergency measures, and frontlines. 2 cooldown modes. I have 1 range mod. And for the Ancestors module, I went with chill, skill power boost ratio, skill critical hit rate, critical hit damage. You can also put tech modifier over here instead of chill, let's say, because you still need a lot of crit, and crit damage will also be useful. So if you can get some tech modifier, that will also give you power to your weapon. So yeah, so this is the Ancestors module. The new trigger module, I did not get hold of that. I had it on my targeted reward. I ran the Legion lab more than 20 times. I did not get it. I got the other one when I hit the 100% on the pity thing, but I did not get the firearm cooling, I think it's called. And also it only reduces the cooldown of your second skill, so I don't think it's needed here to get the full benefit of the second skill. So at the moment I have put power beyond over here. So yeah, so that is the build, very simple for Frost Bullet. For the Hammer and Anvil, we have fire rate, electric attack. Then in the 2 yellow ones, I put grappling and sprint speed. In the faction core, I put additional attack versus Order of Truth because this gun is an electric type. And also, if you are going to put a core there, make sure to also have the option for the same faction below. So additional weapon attack versus Order of Truth, multi-hit chance, multi-hit damage, and firearm attack. Inside, we build with the usual firearm attack, so action, reaction, rifling reinforcement, charge amplification. We have 2 multi-hit in multi-piercing sights and multi-percussion sight, fire rate, electric enhancement, shell up, that is exclusive for the shotguns, and then unstoppable smasher. This is also exclusive to the shotguns, and then I have veil analyzer to break the shields. You can also go with the electric priority instead if you don't need the veil analyzer. For the external components, I took 2 pieces of the shell crusher to get the fire rate up, and this will be handy with different weapons. So the auxiliary power and the memory, you can see the rolls here, and then 2 pieces of the hunter set the Hunter sensor and the Hunter processor. So these two will give you cooldown. And yeah, so you're getting about 8,900. You can also go with 2 pieces of the Plague set. It'll give you some more tech power and a little more HP. You'll be around 10,000 something with that setup. For the Reactor, it's a simple one: Frozen Mechanics, Chill and Tech. We want crit damage and cooldown. Arche tuning looks like this. We take the skills here: MP, recovery out of combat, all the skills here. Range, we take more MP, cooldown. We go left, take the crit damage and the crit rate. Skill power, and we take the Chill Chain Catalyst. With all of this, I have a 96% crit rate, 90% cooldown. For the Inversion Reinforcement, I have Spatial Dominance to increase the range. We have Selective Neurostimulation, and we have Deploy Hardened Shell. The doggo is the MP fellow, so that you get some MP periodically every 45 seconds. And yeah, that is the build for Ultimate Viessa. Now, as you know, with the Hammer and Anvil, there are 2 firing modes. First one is called Smooth Bore Barrel Hammer, and this fires the Kuiper shells. So this is this one here, the square crosshair. And when you fire here, you fire directly at the enemy to do maximum damage. The other one is the Rifled Barrel Anvil, and this fires gyrojet explosive rounds from the bottom of the gun. So you fire this in the air. So you switch over to this one with the right click, and then you fire in the air, and enemies underneath will get damaged. So this one is for mobbing, and this one would be for directly hitting larger enemies. Very simple to use. So you get a bunch of Vulgus here. You switch over to the Anvil, let's say, and you activate your second skill, fire above them, just above their heads here. It doesn't have a big range, so just fire a little above them. Don't go like this, just go a little above them, and then you'll be able to clear them very easily. These were level 260 Vulgus. And when you have one large Tyrant type enemy, let's say, you switch over to this, the Hammer, and activate the second, and then just hit them directly. And this is very strong. You can take out the Tyrants very easily. You can also take the Vulgus ships. You can take them out very, very comfortably with this setup. Just make sure to activate the second skill and look at the 60 rounds or 60 stacks that you have here. And yeah, that is it for Viessa. I'll leave you with the footage of the first creator, the Legion Lab, and some of the footage of the level 2 Onslaught. Let me know how you have managed with Onslaught, who your preferred Descendant is, how far you have managed, and your issues with the Onslaught mode. My main issue is the visual clutter they have introduced. So hopefully they sort that out and fix that explosions not being hidden. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creatures multiplying. There must be a colony. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Descendant, Vulgus comms traffic is increasing at your location. It looks like Legion of Breach troops have been deployed. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Vulgus special assault ship identified. Descendant, requesting takedown of enemy assault ship. Picking up void mutant signals. Be careful. Breach follower squad approaching in encircling formation. Respond immediately. Vulgus Special Assault Ship spotted. Descendant, primary tactical objective confirmed in Operation Zone. Please take it out.
This is the ultimate chill. Smooth as ice.